What's going on? It's T-Moz. I realize you've probably missed me. I've been dark the last few days. To be honest, I was just swamped. My wife was away and she had the flu, and I had 3 kids by myself, and I was sick, and the crab just got to be too much. I'm on stage 27 with this account, level 46, HQ 18. 27's not bad, especially I've been all unboosted, saving my diamonds, saving my powder. Just trying to get some free powder at this point. I did the first live stream and I spent like a whole crate of diamonds. What do they call those things? A whole pouch of diamonds. And I realized there was no point. Like, I was not having fun and I was not enjoying myself. So today I'm going to get back with DrT Tropical. Just trying to enjoy the game. I've been really struggling with this lately. And the fact that there was like, I'm managing 4 accounts right now, just kind of for fun. I'm just basically rolling through crab, unboosted, hit, and I'm having a lot more fun that way. And then trying to record. If I record like individual attacks, I have to put them together. It takes a lot of time. So instead, I just decided to say screw it. I don't have a heck of a lot to offer for crab because at this level, I'm not going to be doing anything terribly exciting, and I only have really 1 troop. I have, well, 2 troops, I guess. I have zookas and heavy zookas. Everything else is super low level. Like, someone said, well, why aren't you using Scorchers? My Scorchers are level 1. So, and why aren't I using tanks? My tanks are level 3, and my medics are level 2, I think. So, that might have worked on the lower stages, but into the late 20s and early 30s, there's no chance that that's going to work. So just realize that I'm not stupid. I'm not just, I have to do zookas all the time. I'm not an unintelligent person. So when you say, why aren't you using, like, you need to use tanks, it either you're telling me that I'm stupid or you're not thinking for yourself. One of the 2 things. So I have thought these things through. I'm using zookas because that's my only option. I don't have troop health. I don't have Scorchers or tanks. So I'm using zookas, sometimes with heavies, and I just decided to stop publishing because it was pissing me off that I didn't have time. So if you're missing my crab attacks, I apologize. I'm not doing anything terribly exciting either. Like, my Zmod account, I think, is on stage 32, I think. My T-Moz is on 27. There are lots of people out there that have these attacks. Like the chicken, for example, he has troop health. He has lots of powder to spend. I don't have either of those things. I boost huge every time. I want to boost big. Operations are where I have fun, so that's where I'm going to spend my powder. I'm not going to spend it on crab because without troop health, you don't have a heck of a lot of help on crab. So that's going to be one of my recommendations for crab 6. I mean, I assume there's going to be another crab, and if there is another crab, what I would suggest is put a troop health storage, in your garage, whatever you want to call it. And if you want to do well on crab, the next one, try and store some statues. I have troop health in my storage, but I just don't have enough time to concern myself with crab. But if you do concern yourself with crab, get troop health into your storage and put Power Stone chance down now, because if you want to do well on crab, you need a lot of powder. So put Power Stone chance down, get a bunch of powder, put troop health in your storage or even on your base. I mean, if you like troop health, put it down. I don't see the need for it, but I'm not doing the lower level operations, and I'm not terribly interested in crab. Crab just takes, like, we've got a couple guys who are on stage, I think 48, I believe they're on now. And they have been awake, like, literally, every time I've been on, they've been awake. And it's just, for me, I got 3 kids and work, and I play on a couple teams, and just doesn't work for me. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, I'm just saying it doesn't work for me. So all the power to those of you that it does work for, but it just does not work for me. I just don't have time for it. So I guess that's one last time. Apologies for not posting crab. I realized that I could be getting like 10. I think Chicken's getting 10,000 views per video of his, and that would be huge. But I just can't do it. I just wasn't having fun. So I'd rather keep playing and have fun than quit the game over something silly like crab. So that's what it's come down to. Like, at this point, if I didn't have a task force and I didn't have people that are asking me for videos, I would not be playing this game. It's just, I don't know what it is, it's just not having as much. I'm finding it harder and harder to have fun. So that's what it is. I just made the executive decision to have fun instead of quitting the game, which I hope everyone can appreciate. Let's see here. That mortar is going to be a pain, I think. Let's see if I can get there. Nope. I was trying to get either the rocket launcher with the mortar or something, because that was going to be... Stage 5's got a lot of health. Wow. Oh no, those mortars got shots off. Not sure that was the best way to do that stage, but that's how it is. Trying not to sniffle or cough on I was gonna say on camera, but on microphone. No more apologies, that's it. I was gonna apologize for sniffling, but screw that noise. Stage 6 looks fairly simple, just gotta stay out of the range of this machine gun is my only real concern. Oh, excuse me. How much health does that have? It'd be nice to get rid of that. That would make it way simpler. 2 shocks. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's going to be like 3 artillery, I think. 1, 2, 3. 4, really? I could probably do it with 3. Based on how much health that has, I'm going to try one more time. Anytime something is that thin, you can usually make it up with a better barrage. And as always, I do love to retry and use as many barrages as possible, as you probably already know. What the? That doesn't seem right. Did I try? Oh, that was 3. Yeah, look, it's just so skinny. I'm gonna try one more time. And then I might just abandon that idea. If I can get it with 3 artillery, then I'll give it a go, but otherwise I'm gonna pull the plug. There we go, yep. Knew it was possible. Just a matter of... I don't pay enough attention to know how many of those rockets hit and how many missed, but you can usually get about 86% hit rate, so that's about the typical. So it's always a good idea to try again if you get that little of health. You can usually try again. Bam, bam. Uh-oh, that was not what I meant to do. I totally forgot what I was going for. Lost a lot of my ladies, but at least I've only got 2 shocks. Come on. That machine gun's gonna wreck me now. That was awful. Awful, awful, awful. I just totally gapped on where I was gonna flare next and didn't drop my smoke, so spending diamonds on Dr. T. Don't ever, I hope I meant to publish this video, but I feel like it's really important to not ignore Dr. T. There's just so many extra goodies here that you can get much, much easier than some of the crab stages, so don't ignore Dr. T. Hopefully right now you're clearing out all your NPCs. Clearing NPCs is huge. Load your map up with whales. Even if you're finished with crab, or you're sick of crab, or you don't like crab, keep clearing your NPCs. and keep reloading your PvPs. You don't have to necessarily clear your map, but stay on top of it. It's a huge, huge opportunity to get a ton of resources, especially if you paid for the extra builder. It's an opportunity to use that builder for... You don't want to just obviously waste your... Oh, that was a bad mine that I did not see. At least I have the majority of my troops, though. Much easier shock, too. Let's get that medkit on there just in case. Much better. That's stage 6. Only lost 4 ladies, I think, just to that boom cannon that was right there. So yeah, if you're still playing the game, if you're sick of crab, or you're done with crab, or you're struggling with crab, just spend a little bit of time and clear the NPCs off your map. The last thing you want to do is have your map be empty when crab ends, because there's like, let's see how much resources this guy has. 300, that's quite a bit. Let's see what you've got here, Captain Crunch. Like, look at that, 400,000 gold, 123,000 iron. That's a big whale. So I'm gonna put a note on him. I'm just gonna put let's put some sort of emoji on there. Thumbs up, easy. Actually, no, let's go to credit card. Yeah, credit card. And that way I know that guy's got loot. So let's go to the next one. He's kind of borderline. Let's get that guy in there. What's he got? Oh, big. Actually, that's not bad. Good wood. Good wood. That's another one of those. That's what she says. That guy's got good. That guy's doesn't have much. Easy win, level 45. But I like to go for. There we go. A lot more loot there. So, and then what I would suggest doing is go through all your players, mark the ones you want to keep with whatever signal you want. I like to use emoji just because. Why not? There we go. Emoji keyboard for the win. And then go through and clear out the rest of them. Either destroy them, which may not, probably I don't recommend, but or just re-roll them. Re-rolling is always a good option. Try and re-roll before you clear NPCs. That way your VP is as low as possible. The lower the VP you have, the better chance you have at getting people you can beat. So just little things. Get ready for the post-crab world. Stage 7. We got 1 shock there for the shock launchers. 1 shock for the rocket, or I'll probably do medkit for that rocket launcher. This is gonna be messy. This is gonna be one of those ones where it's gonna take me a few attempts to get. Let's just check how much GBE we're gonna have. 1, 2, 3. Probably gonna come up to there. Just trying to plan my strategy. And then maybe to there. And then hit core, and then we're gonna have to shock like that. 1, 2, maybe even shock there, just because that mortar's gonna wreck me otherwise. It's gonna be a close one, that's for sure. And I've got a medkit, so it's not impossible, but this is gonna be one of those ones that I'm gonna be swearing at, I think. Just trying to do it unboosted is the general goal. Is there any mines hidden back in there? No, okay. I might actually flare. I'll flare a little bit differently, I think, but that shock launcher is not going to be. So I'm going to have to medkit right away for that rocket launcher. I can maybe get away with using 2 artillery instead of a barrage. Let's do that instead. Let's use an artillery here and an artillery here. Get a little bit extra GBE save. I think what's that save? 2 GBE. which some people would think is ridiculous, but 2 GBE is 2 GBE. And the number of times you get stuck with not quite enough GBE, I will gladly take that extra GBE. Nice, skinny, that's what you like to see. I'm gonna go left a little bit, bam, bam. And then flare core, just to get out of that corner. This is gonna be a mess, this is gonna be terrible, terrible, terribleness. Yeah, that's awful. I should have got the hell out. I had to shock a bunch of my ladies, that was terrible. That was awful. I'm going to try one more time, then I'm going to call it a day. I got too many things to do to waste more time on stage 7. If you need stage 7 and I don't get it this time, let me know and I will post it once I eventually get it. Let's give, I meant to check how much health that stuff has up there. Let's see how much health this stuff has. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I can almost get rid of that stuff. And we're down to 2, 3, still 3-ish shocks is the problem. Like, there's just so much going on here. I guess I could maybe use I could have looked at heavies maybe. And then I would have only had to shock 1. Let's do that. I'm gonna try something a little bit different than normal. Just for, even though I just wasted diamonds on it, I'm gonna load 2 boats of heavies, and we'll see how that goes. I can just make a nice little hole right here. I can sort of see how I could do something. 1, 2, 3. What's next? What the hell? Let's do another barrage. That stuff better go down though. Oh, are you kidding me? Barrage Master Flex. Come on. I really want that to go down. I'm gonna try that again because I am just a barraging and artillerying fool. 1, 2, 3. Let's do our barrage right there. And now, come on, magic artillery. Yeah, that we're in business. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do some magical things. Let's see how this goes. 0 planning, not a lot of thought. Don't use hookah all that often, but it can be very, very, very useful. So we're gonna give it a shot. Really hope my heavies get a nice lead. So far, so good. There we go. Now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to flare up here, and then flare the core, and then we're going to shock like that, and medkit in behind. Not even close. Not even close to close. Probably should have done a reverse. I want to try one more time. Let's try one more time just because I am dumb. What's the best way to do this? Let's go like this. I don't need that. That sniper tower was dumb and a waste of my time. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Come on, brain. Here we go. Now let's get, I want to get the shock launcher and the machine gun down. That is my primary goal. Didn't work, but that is not my primary concern at the moment. Let's just see what we can do. Telling myself that this is fun. There we go. Get out front, please, heavies. I'm not sure they're far enough out front. No, I lost a bunch of troops there, but let's get you right up to here. Then we're going to flare there and shock there and medkit the crap out of it. Not quite enough gap, I don't think, is the issue here. Yeah, my heavies are gone. Look at that. Heavies are just melted. Just melted. Was trying to keep my heavies out front, but they just don't last. I don't, without troop health and low level heavies, don't have a chance. So that's it. That's all I've got time or patience for at the moment. So check back soon. Let me know what you think. Crab, get it. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're crushing it and feasting on it and all those sort of things. But just clear all your NPCs. Get rid of your NPCs. Load up on PvP so that you have tons and tons of resources to work with over the next little while. Load up on whales. Let's see if I have a. Do I have a whale emoji? Let's see if there is such a thing as a whale emoji. Come on, whale. I know there's a whale. Yeah, let's load up on whales. Oops, goddamn, that's another thing that pisses me off about the Android version of Boom Beach. Let's put this whale on there and hope that there we go, we got whales. Load up on whales. That's what you want. Just nothing but whales with tons of resources. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you are not forgetting about Dr. Terror and your operation attacks and the rest of the game. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.